It's the internet. Is this thing on? Can you hear me?
No,
We'll do ASMR. Hey guys, it's
I don't even know if you can hear.
it's Bob with. She doesn't even know if it's working. She just all this money.
Yeah.
We pay all these hundreds of dollars. Okay. Hey guys, it's Bob with Refuge, and today we're doing Jocko ASMR with the new banana cream ready to drink milk. Here we go. You ready? It's not that loud. What's up? What's up, guys? Bob here with Refuge Medical. You've heard of us. You know who we are. We're here.
Behind you.
The sign is behind us.
Whoa.
It doesn't say you're on air.
Whoa. Yeah.
Oh,
We got some.
hold on.
Ty,
Hurry up.
Ty.
Now
Okay.
we're on air. Now we're live.
All right.
Nothing before that mattered.
Oh,
Holy,
man.
jeez! Don't
I don't even
tell.
know if people could see it. But
Yeah.
The glasses just made that. That was so funny.
All right. We're good now.
Ty wears the same glasses that your 9-year-old cousin wears, and they look good. So those are ANSI certified. No big deal.
When I walked in, I got kind of paranoid because I thought we were having a they live moment.
Yeah, for real. He puts them on, and he's like, "Oh, they're all
it was
aliens."
JT, Ty, Misty, all standing there just like this with glasses on. Like, I don't think I should be here.
Dude, holy smokes, that is so good.
Yep, that's why I'm sipping on it.
Did you drink? You get some too?
Wait, we got to cheers.
Yo, cheers in it. Here we go.
Cheers with my Jocko.
Guys, dude, here we go.
Oh.
Cheers on the Jocko. Boom.
Boom.
Guys, by the way, we are officially sponsored by Jocko. I don't know if they know this, but we know this, right?
Oh, press the button.
What's the button?
Just press the button.
What button?
Any. Bam, 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 bam.
Oh, there it is, right? Yeah, so we're drinking Jocko ready to drink Mulks right now. This is the banana cream flavor. And dude, it's pretty freaking good. You know how some protein shakes are super chalky? This is not like that at all. And I'm usually not a ready to drink protein shake guy, but these things are fire, and they're in the fridge next to my desk, and they're addictive. Not for long. I came in and there was 100 of them missing. I'm like, what the heck is this? Okay, there was 6 of them missing, but still,
Well,
dude,
percentage-wise,
They're probably good for pregnant people.
they probably are good for pregnant, and we have a few pregnant people.
Queso.
Yeah. They're really good. They also sent us some of their protein powder. I drink their protein powder every morning with my post-workout.
You gotta shift it for the vertical
Oh, here,
cameras.
boom. Shifting for the vertical cameras. This is a banana cream bomber. This is a strawberry strawberry slayer. I haven't tried either of those flavors, so I'm not going to endorse them. But I have tried this one. The banana cream is super good. I've tried their chocolate mint.
Chocolate
And
mint's good.
the chocolate mint's super fire.
Yep.
And I've also tried their vanilla. It's super fire. So I recommend you go support American manufacturing. The ready-to-drinks are made in Canada, but that's just because American manufacturing is... What?
Iridium Group?
Yeah, what'd they say?
They said good afternoon, folks.
What's up?
Even
What up,
though-
Snowbird?
Even though they're from Canada, press the button. America!
Truck, yeah! But this is actually manufactured in Canada.
Oh.
But they have a really good reason behind it, and that's all about line time. So those of you who don't know about line time, there's only so much line time for these types of products in the United States. And there was a couple of companies who don't need to be mentioned that tried to box them out, but they found line time in Canada, so they hopped the border, and they're making these bad boys, and they are freaking good. And the stronger that they grow, they'll move it over here to America, I'm sure. Because I know the dudes over there, and they're focused on American manufacturing. So that's super awesome.
So shout out to the Iridium Group on that one.
Shout out to the Iridium Group, being in Canada. Good job. Go buy Jocko Mulk. It's super fire. Or Jocko Go. Super fire. They sent 4 pallets of Jocko Go to Florida for the first responders, for different people that were working in an emergency aid capacity, for disaster relief folks.
Press
Super
the
dope.
button.
I don't have a soundboard, and I'm just guessing what I'm pressing the button for. You know as well as I do.
We pressed the button. I was like,
Press the button. Next live we'll have an actual button. What the button does, I don't know.
I'm
Um,
gonna Amazon that real quick.
So you may notice this super hot fire new T-shirt that I'm wearing right now, internet, and it says, what does it say? I can't read. So,
Carry an effing tourniquet.
and you should carry an effing tourniquet. So if you want to get one of these dope shirts, you can grab them at the store. We don't have a ton of them. But we have a few of them. So go to the store, get it. What are we talking about today? Is there something important that we're talking about?
I don't know.
Is this just a Refuge Live HQ
Yes, indeed.
type deal? So just answering questions, hanging out with the boys and the gals.
We were away last week.
We were away last week. What were we doing?
We were doing some training.
We were just learning. We were just furthering our knowledge.
Education, because we need to serve you all better.
That's right. And so we were with some super talented individuals training last week, trying to be better for you, because you deserve the freaking best. And that's just what we're trying to be. And we got a long way to go, but golly darn, we're gonna try. We're gonna give it the best old effort. So if you're in the chat, what's up? How you doing? Share this. Share it. We do have a giveaway that's going to happen during this live.
What?
You have to stay a little while. I know, the burden. You get free stuff for watching entertainment. Oh, gosh. What will you do? No, we have a giveaway. It's going to be, I don't know, what time is it now? 2:54. So give me, I don't know, 15 minutes, right? That sounds fair. 15 minutes.
Well, they all waited, so you could give a little.
Yeah, usually I do a little bit longer, but 15 minutes, we'll go ahead. We'll do the giveaway at 3:10 Central.
Nice.
And we're giving away a T-shirt, and I'm probably going to throw something else in the mix and give away something else, too.
Hey, my little chunk.
Of, a little bit more higher value. Some people would say it's slick. I don't know. I don't know, though. I don't know.
I got a question over here.
you got a
He says-
question?
He says, I got a stupid question, but
There's-
the question is...
There's no stupid questions. Only stupid people. No, go ahead. What you got? What is it? No. Oh, he didn't.
didn't ask it.
That's all he said. No, there's no stupid questions, man. Ask anything. If I don't know the answer, I'll find someone who does. What do you got?
Palmetto Paratrooper says, is an effing tourniquet more expensive than a normal tourniquet?
It is if you don't buy one. I'll tell you that. It could cost you your life if you don't have a tourniquet. So carry an effing tourniquet.
And a real tourniquet.
Yeah, a real tourniquet. What was that on? What video? Where did we share that?
That was on Instagram.
On Instagram.
Yes.
Instagram, you can go back and you can see I picked apart a fake Chinesium tourniquet, broke it the first try. First time trying to apply the tourniquet, snapped the windlass. So that's super good. So share the video, get it out there. We're doing a giveaway. We're giving stuff away for free. Free 99. The only cost is you being here. Yeah, that's right. I said free 99. I'm bringing it back. It's no big deal. It's quarter past free 30. You know what I'm saying? It's actually not. It is almost 3 o'clock because it's going to be 3 o'clock Central.
Or 11:50 something in Alaska.
Yeah, but we're not in Alaska.
Well,
we're
my
in
Alaskan lifestyle is in Alaska.
that tracks. What do you got?
Brandon Carter said he lives in North Carolina.
Okay.
He's an EMT firefighter and former active duty Marine and wants to figure out how to work with us.
Work with us or work for us? If you're working with us, that implies some sort of partnership, in which case, what do you bring into the table, my guy? Work for us. We're actually just talking about expansion like 10 minutes ago. In which case, if you want a job and you like Oklahoma, send me your resume, bro. And I'm not even joking. Actually, send me your resume. What's my email? bob@refugemedical.com. Send me your resume. I challenge you.
Glad you didn't say add minutes.
Yeah, I know. Well, I almost did. I was almost like admin at, and then I was like, I'm not gonna do that to them.
There's a link.
There's
or
a
that
link
email somewhere.
Actually,
link in
that
bio.
actually doesn't exist anywhere. So you have to. I have to tell you that, and it's because it's my email, and I don't want people to email me all the time.
So
Well, now it's on
lost
the
to
internet,
world.
but you guys get it. So we're gonna be doing a giveaway here in about 13 minutes. It's gonna be super dope. If you want to work for us, send me your resume. I couldn't think of the word. I was gonna say send me your address. I'll show up at your house. I'll kidnap you. I won't do that. I do not condone any kidnapping.
Well, the first question should be, Do you?
Yeah, the first question on your resume is, do you actually carry an F in tourniquet? If you don't, we have bigger problems. What kind of jobs do you have open? What kind of skills do you have? We have a lot of jobs in the manufacturing and production side right now. But we're about to do a pretty big expansion. We got cool stuff in the pipeline right now, working with some super huge brands, some really cool names. 2023 is going to be a rad year. It is going to be awesome. So the whole team is excited. So we want to expand our team, our family, our whole culture. And so that means new cool people. So if you love the brand, if you're about what we do at Refuge and you're like, man, I wish I could work there, hit me up, bob@refugemedical.com. But we are doing a giveaway here shortly. If you have questions, because this is a good time for you, the internet, to ask questions of us, Refuge Medical. I'm just the guy that sits here and talks. There's many of... Oh, I knocked the microphone off.
Oops.
I'm just the guy that sits here and talks. There's many qualified people here, so if I don't know the answer, someone does. This is a great time for you to throw your questions. TikTok has a question box, right? So you have a question box, TikTok. Instagram, you also have a question box down below. YouTube, you don't, but you're still special because we love you. And you have a comment section or a live chat, right? Isn't that what it's called? Mm-hmm. Live chat. So you can throw it in the live chat, and we got moderators that'll, look at it, analyze it, see if we should ask it, and all that stuff. So
even on YouTube, if you're watching this after the fact, still ask a question.
Yeah, we'll still answer your question. The YouTube channel, we got awesome mods that work that. So they'll see it and they'll hop in there and they'll answer it. What do you got over there?
Scott said, witnessed a terrible wreck on the way to work. Car upside down and woman was trapped inside. First thing I did was run to my car and grab my bear vac. Thankfully it wasn't needed, but glad I had it.
Oh, dude, talk about being prepared. That's awesome. Email me that story and I got a little present. I'll send you a little something for being a prepared American. What we want to build Americans to be more prepared in their day-to-day lives, right? We want you to have the tools. We want you to have the know-how so that it literally saves lives at the bottom line. That's the goal. That's the mission. Save lives. Be a hero, right? You can be a hero in your story. You're the main character in your story. Be the hero. What do you got?
Just want to shout out to Frank Puzzleman, but we have an extremely important question here.
What do we got?
What is better, Twix or peanut butter M&Ms?
I don't eat either of those things. Me personally, I wouldn't even eat my wife's homemade banana bread or pumpkin bread last night.
I heard there was chocolate chips in it.
There was. Listen, I'm trying to do a clean bulk right now, and that is not the way to the clean bulk.
You know what the way to a clean bulk is?
Choco milk. That's right. That's all of this. I just drink this whole thing live on camera right now. I eat the powder for all of you guys. I usually, so I did enjoy some of the pumpkin bread yesterday morning with a vanilla choco milk. It was delicious. But I just
on the way to the gym?
No, it was right after. So it was a little post, Nice. I was like, man, I got to get my aminos. Got to get some proteins with hyperactive enzymes, all that. Yeah, I literally. So what happened? It was post workout. Did back yesterday, and so as I ate it, I was stretching my back out, trying to get, all of it to actuate somehow better. It didn't happen. Obviously, I'm still a small guy, but we're working on it day by day. One day I will be Ronnie Coleman, just in the gym, screaming while I'm drinking Jocko milk. Yeah, baby! If you don't know who Ronnie Coleman is, look him up. He's a literal legend. What do you got?
Michigan Pathways say, what do you recommend for a beginner that's getting into backpacking for first aid?
100%. If you're looking for something simple, something compact, a bare minimum fits really good in a backpack. Super utilizable, covers your Marchi algorithm, isn't going to be too bulky. Really good price point for an entry point for you. If you wanted to carry something maybe not in a backpack or on your person, a slick kit, a pop kit with a tourniquet, that goes a super long way. And what are you looking for?
What you're talking about. We have a table full of stuff.
I threw him for a loop. Usually they try to guess what kits I'm going to talk about.
All three of those.
So here's a slick kit. I carry this thing on me all the time. Look at how small this is, right? This has combat gauze, emergency trauma dressing, gloves, chest seal, duct tape, right? And then you carry a tourniquet. You have a little blowout kit, right? If you're going hiking and it's more intense hiking, an adventure kit, something like that, where you have splinting capabilities, some OTC meds, everything. That's kind of where I would lean to. But if it's just you and you're a beginner hiker, right, just going out for a few hours, same thing with the pocket here. This and a tourniquet, that's what I would carry. And we're always at people's properties, and we always like have a lot of property. It's never like, oh, let's go hang out in that 2,000 square foot backyard. It's like, oh, come over to my 40 acres where there's a giant ridge. And in that case, want to have some medical on hand in case something bad happens. So I carry these guys on me, and literally it's hiking. It's literally hiking at that
Now,
point.
if you're a really serious backpacker hiker, you can email Foe
Yep.
at sales@refugemedical.com.
Yep.
And he can build a kit for you and even talk about the different weights to get you up that hill.
Yeah, he can talk to you literally about every kit's independent weight. We know the weight of every single product we have. And so if you want to special build something, because we love custom kitting, ain't that right? Yes. Yeah, we freaking love custom kitting because it's like a new challenge, right? You ever do something new and you're like, oh, dude, that was exciting. This was new. I wanted to figure out the right way to do this new thing. That is a huge thrill for all of us in the team. So we'll kind of dive around like a custom kit for you and make sure it's right. Then we'll send you over the weight and you're like, oh, dude, that works perfectly. Because maybe you're doing like a huge rucking competition or something like that. Yeah, email us, reach out to us, and we'll help you out however. We'll make it
really
work.
weird.
What?
The last person that just joined our live, do you see the name?
I did. It's Bob O.
Hey, Bobo!
Hey, Bobo! Yeah, everybody calls me Bobo, which is funny because nobody knew this, but my mom always called me Bobo growing up. So all my friends now call me Bobo, and it makes me super reminiscent of my childhood, which is a lot of personal information the internet didn't necessarily need, but maybe you want it. I'm here for you guys, you know? I'm a people pleaser, and that's why I don't know how to say no, but it's fine. It's cool. What's stress between friends? We're doing it. So anyways, Refuge HQ Livestream, questions. TikTok has a box. Instagram has a box. YouTube has a comment section, live chat section. Throw them down below. We operate in transparency. Ask me anything. Ask me what color JT's pants are. I got you. They're khaki. Now you don't have to ask. I'm trying to be, forward thinking. But whatever you guys want to know about our manufacturing production process, about our first aid kit development process, about our training team, all these different things, we're here to answer for you. That's the whole point of this stream, is so that you guys get to ask us hard questions or maybe easy questions. I love softballs too. That's fine. But yeah, we're here for the people. And we got 5 minutes and we're doing a giveaway, right? So we'll do the first giveaway and then we'll do the second giveaway, maybe a couple minutes after that, right? See who wants to stay, see who wants to hang around, right?
Have them like and share the live stream before that.
Yeah, like and share the live stream before that, right? Obviously, my dudes and dudettes. So we're going to be giving away... you want to do this exact one? We'll do it right here. I touched it.
Oh.
I'm not going to lick it because germs exist. I will give you, there's a beard rub right there. One beard hair comes with. No. So we're going to do the slick kit, or also known as the sexy legs in khakis kit, right? So if you're out on the town with your wife or with your husband and you happen to be wearing khakis, you can put this in there and still maintain your sexy leg status.
There's a request for you to sign it.
Sign it?
Yes.
I can sign it. I don't care.
Throw some Sharpie on it.
Yeah. I don't have a Sharpie on me.
I got you.
You of course.
No, you go ahead.
Boom.
Whoa!
That's my bad. All right.
Hey, it's Homie.
There she is.
Yes.
It's a wild homie appeared. How do we want to sign it?
Wait. I'm sorry. Hey, it's Homie.
Yeah. We are not big enough to afford a soundboard, but we're working on it. Shout out to the Dud for really doing his best. That's right. I'm the only soundboard that I need.
Make sure you sign it Babo.
I'm going to sign it Bobo.
That was what was also suggested.
No, that's so personal. We don't like we know each other, but we're not that close, right? Like Doug can
Depends
call
on
me.
who wins it, I guess.
I guess. Wow. Yeah. Foe's in the chat wins it. Foe can't win it. He's disqualified.
He did get a t-shirt,
Yeah.
remember?
So I'll just say Bob, right? There we go. That's what you get. You get Bob. And that's closer than... one, I'm not giving my signature because I use that. Two, you know, then you can keep this and remember me. I'm also going to write you a secret message that you can't know unless you win it.
Ooh.
I'm sure that's out of it.
Yeah, I don't.
I won't.
You think you do?
You don't know nothing.
And
Set
he
it over
hit
there. I hit it.
Before you
That's right. Oh, yeah.
get around there. It's Sharpie.
So we're about to do a giveaway here momentarily. Share this if you want to be entered in the giveaway, and I'm going to ask a really easy question. And the first one to answer the question wins.
You know this question? Have you thought about this question?
I've already thought about it. I already got it. I got it. All right. Yeah. So I got the first question. I haven't got the second question yet. Still working on that in my head.
You were better on the fly.
Maybe I'll let somebody else ask a question, a medical question. Maybe I'll have one of the ladies come on and ask a medical question, a medical kit question. It doesn't have to be like, how do you relieve tension pneumothorax? Obviously, a decompression needle, 14 gauge works best. In between, never mind. We're not gonna go into this.
No.
No.
It involved appendages and tourniquets.
Nope. No, we're good on that. She won't ask the question. We'll get a different female to ask the question, and that'll be great. Any sneak peeks on future products? That's actually so.
Bob,
There's
you
a
yawn.
there's a sneak peek in this video right now. You just don't know it. You ever seen Where's Waldo? There's a sneak peek of a product in this video right now, and you just don't know yet. And that's totally fine. And it's a super. I mean, this product just smacks you. It really, like, it is, it's just a kick in the head.
It'll make you slap happy.
Honestly, it has me rolling. All of these, the country, I'm not going to go any further, but let me just say, the origin of this is incredible.
Bobby over here.
Somebody call me what?
Bobby.
Don't you dare.
Is that too personal too?
Yeah, it's too much. You've done too much now. So really good stuff happening. There's some sneak peeks on products currently existing in the video. Big stuff is coming. Big stuff is coming for Refuge. We've got some really cool stuff that's coming.
What's out over here on YouTube?
Oh, you haven't seen nothing yet.
Ooh.
But, I mean, let me just tell you, I'm really excited to roll this stuff out because it's really cool. And it's something that's not happening in the market, which is what we try to do, right? I don't want to make an ankle kit. There's a billion ankle kits that exist on the market. There's no way to change it. There's no way to make it new. But what we want to do is we want to fill a void. We see a problem, and our job is to solve that problem. And so that's our whole business. We want to solve problems for you guys. And so if the problem's been solved, we're not going to spend a lot of money and time and effort and energy on it. But when we see a problem, we fixate on it, and, we're going to delete that problem. Oh, dude, you know what time it is? It's time for the giveaway. So, first one in the chat who has liked and shared this in either of the chats, are you guys watching?
We're watching.
First one to tell me what generation and iteration of the combat application tourniquet we're on wins the slick kit.
Press the button.
Go.
I have 7 over here.
Boom. That's it. We are
Oh.
on the Gen 7. They were fast. Who is
That
it?
was quick.
Mullen Labe 82.
Molan Abe?
Mullen-
Yeah, that's Molan Abe.
I don't know.
Molan Labe.
MOLON.
Yes.
Yeah, it's Molan Abe. Yeah, so that's,
Well,
yeah,
hey,
awesome job.
Okay.
It's we're not going to get into that right now. It basically means come and take. It's like come and
Okay.
take it. And, yeah, it's not very popular.
No, not at all.
So you have won a slick kit, Sexy Legs and Khakis. This is a blowout kit right here. Fits. I actually put it in the back pocket of my jeans all the time because it fits really well. It's like the size of a billfold.
Don't turn it.
I'm not gonna turn it. You have a secret message on the back, and I signed it for you because somebody asked me to. Comes with Combat Z-Fold gauze, which is a hemostatic Z-Fold gauze. Comes with gloves, 4-inch emergency trauma dressing, Halo chest seals, flat duct tape, all in this. Is a great little blowout kit. Carry a tourniquet with it, and you've got a freaking comprehensive blowout kit. So email us your name, address. We'll ship this pup out probably tomorrow, realistically. I don't know how busy shipping is right now. Probably slammed, but what is life between friends? But we have another giveaway that we're going to do here in about 10 minutes, right? So if you, dude, today's a good day to be on the live stream. Stay on the live stream, share it, right? Share the live stream. You got to share it. And then you're entered for the giveaway. The next giveaway is pretty sweet, if I do say so myself. So in the meantime, if you have a question about American manufacturing for us, our production process, what our components are, why we choose those components, what our people culture is about, all these things, ask it. We're here for you. You got a question over there?
Yeah, G-Bones1982 said, do you carry raptor shears in your store?
We don't carry raptor shears, but we actually just talked about adding in the raptor shears. What's the other brand?
Raptors.
Yeah, here's the Raptors here.
Here are my songs.
And then the SOG ones too. So we have a lot of people that carry these. I like the Raptors personally. The price point's a little bit high, but if you carry shears every single day, they're pretty sweet. Leatherman did a great job with these. The oxygen key is good.
There's a ring cutter key on the Leatherman that the Saw does not have.
Yeah. However, I feel like the seatbelt cutter is a lot better on the SOG.
Yes.
And it's just a lot more sturdy. I don't love the handle as much on the SOG because right here, the way they did this, I'm not going to cut my finger off, but the way they made this kind of like polymer handle where the shear fits in when they close, I feel like it could break. I don't think it's going to, but I feel like it could.
And there's quite a few multi-tools on the outside when you close it.
Yeah, and this has, I thought it had a knife, or maybe that's it. Nope, is it just that? It's just the cutter. Yeah, so the SOG does have a better multi-tool, but it's SOG, right? Like, that's their thing. They put way too much. They're so extra on everything that they do. Yeah, so short answer, no, we don't carry the Raptor right now. Are we going to? Probably. We just haven't decided which high-end shear we're going to carry. We're about to start carrying our own Refuge Medical branded shears.
Can't wait to see those.
Yeah, 7¼ inch trauma shears. But either way, I like both of these guys. I probably prefer the Raptor over the SOG, but the SOG has a little bit more utility. Question on the YouTube.
The 12th C conditioning said, cut pennies on camera with them.
Cut pennies on camera. Because what's pennies? Give me a penny.
Who has change?
Hold on. You don't want me to cut a penny with it?
I haven't done it yet. Go for it.
It's not gonna hurt it. All right, I have two freshly cut. Let's see. When were these bad boys produced? I got my 2 cents. This is 2022, fresh off the line. Made it and back. Another 2022. All right, so we got the Raptors here. Oh. No, it's not going with the Raptors. It started to cut. I know I can do it with our trauma shears. I did it the other day. I cut it 3 times.
Are those on your desk? Still?
No problem with the SOG. I just don't want it to fly and hit somebody.
I got old safety glasses.
There we go. Boom.
Whoa.
There's a SOG.
JT, that's a test that we're going to have to do when I make the video.
And there's the Leatherman.
There you go.
Leatherman, you got to kind of convince it a little bit more. SOG was a little bit easier. But these, well, I was just about to say the Leathermans are a little bit thicker. Do I have any doubt that this would be successful in the field? No. This thing is way more sturdy than any trauma shear you're going to buy. Standard 7¼ inch trauma shear for majority of companies. We sell the North American Rescue trauma shear right now, 7¼ inch. This is way thicker, way more durable than that. But you saw the penny test, which, that's just how you prove whether your shears are worth anything, because I always cut pennies in the field in the middle of a medical emergency.
Well, think about those people that like to design their own clothes.
Right.
If they get injured and they have pennies all over their clothes,
right,
how are you going to get a tourniquet on
if
them?
you do come upon a fashion designer that's dressed in bronze, what are you doing?
Yes.
You got to cut them out. So better make sure your shears can cut copper. I mean, all these things are real. This is real stuff. Kentuckiana Gunworks in the chat. Go check that guy out. He is an American-based, American-manufactured, American-produced company. Super awesome gun lube cleaning products, ammo storage products, all this different stuff. Really interesting stuff that he's actually making. So, you know, he's not just
lube it up.
Yeah, he's not. Well, maybe not that
Whoa.
hashtag.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know that should be the hashtag realistically. But yeah, he makes great stuff, and he's a great dude.
Well, I was talking with him. He
Uh-huh.
went with hashtag lube it up instead of get your bang stick wet.
Either one of them. So I'm sorry, I cannot control Dudley. So if anyone, No, I don't. Good grief. So sorry, internet. Yeah. So you know what? I can't even ask you to share this right now. Before I'm like, how am I supposed to share this? He's talking about his boomsticks and lube, and that's inappropriate. But anyways, what we're talking about is Refuge Medical. And if you have any questions, feel free to throw it in the chat. We always love questions. We got a little bit more time. I'm going to do one more giveaway here. K Fryer, what's up? Lube it up, is Dudley inspiring? I hope so. Because of Dudley, I put it on a shirt. Do those shirts sell? I mean, I guess I don't know. The world is terrible. We were talking about bad stuff earlier too, so I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised. So yes, we have the Raptor shears. Yes, they work. Not selling them in the store just yet. Might not. I don't know. It is American manufactured, so that's cool. You know, Leatherman doing the stuff and things, which is always great. Do we have are there any ladies in the chat that want to ask a question about medical kits or something like that? Test their knowledge?
You're asking us?
Yeah, I mean, it could be Misty, it could be neither of those two can be trusted. No.
They're scooting.
No.
They're scooting.
No.
They're coming.
Well, you know the name of their show.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not on the back porch.
Yeah, no back porching. No back porching.
They're scooting over.
Oh my gosh.
Pass through.
Ah, Dixon!
Okay, we're just gonna go
Shalom.
So,
on a trip.
yeah, apparently behind me, what we have is that's our original administrator. That's
Bah.
Katie Lynn right there. That's the CEO's wife, Homie
We are
Biscuits.
known as
The back porch bitches. Yep. And
They're just scooting through.
they're just gonna keep on scooting. So yeah, this is my life. I deal with this on the daily basis. I'm not sweating. You're sweating. What do you got? Questions? Either one of you two? You want me to ask another question? So the next giveaway is going to be a shirt in your size of the Carry an Effin' Tourniquet. This is going to be a limited run shirt so that you can see it right here. It is freaking clean. I'm wearing one. All the cool kids are wearing it. Vogue just emailed us. They want it.
We have to do another modeling video.
Yeah, here we go. Boom, Vogue. Snap a shot. There you go. It's awesome. It says Refuge Medical on the back in case you absolutely want to rep the brand. But it's a good reminder to people as to what can happen if you don't carry an effing tourniquet, given all the, splattered blood. It also looks like a super slasher kind of feel to it, which is pretty fire in my personal opinion. But what do I know? I'm just a guy. I just work here.
We actually did have Sanctified over here on YouTube.
Yeah,
A little bit
Sanctified
ago.
Supply
I don't know
Co.
if they're still here, but
Sanctified screen printing now?
I mean, they're still Sanctified Supply Co.
One of
They
the
haven't-
Sanctified
they
companies
haven't-
made this.
It's
I
like
don't-
11 of them.
I don't know which one, but one of them. They made this, and they're super cool. Jerry and Lucia over there helped us out a lot. So yeah, they just printed those. These are awesome. They printed a bunch of shirts for Grindstone. They're making shirts for Caleb House, which is super cool.
I
Yeah,
was wearing one of Sanctified shirts yesterday at the local feed store.
Yep.
And this older lady, she kept looking at it, reading it, and then she just started smiling and said, Moses' mother did not comply.
that's true. That's true. Which is we're super grateful that she didn't. So we're about to do another giveaway. I got to think of a good question to ask. So you got to give me a second because I already gave away one of my questions. First one in the chat to name all 3 types of buckets. Oh, actually all 4 types of buckets that we sell at Refuge Medical.
4 buckets.
We sell 4 buckets at Refuge Medical. First one to get it in the chat will get a free carry an effing tourniquet shirt. So, Scott, you got one of them. You need 4. There's 4. Oh, he's got 2. He's got 3. Oh! What's the other one, Scott? I know, dude.
I got a question here. When we get the 4th one.
Scott doesn't know the 4th.
Ooh. It's a tricky one. I
Oh.
guess
M. Doucette. M. Doucette,
Oh, I got
75.
one. Hold on. The 12th deconditioning. I got it. Hold on 1 second.
Why are you not watching your thing?
No, there was somebody, a troll on here being inappropriate. So I was trying to delete them.
Oh, inappropriate troll. We don't love inappropriate trolls. We
So I had somebody, Paul Laidler said birthing wound care brisket and beans. I don't know if it was a typo.
that
What?
But then
No.
I have the 12th deconditioning wound care birthing postpartum coffee.
Yeah, so we're like right there because M. Doucette at the same time said the same thing on Instagram. And so I saw this probably about 10 seconds before you mentioned it. So I'm kind of prone to go with Instagram. M. Doucette, message us on Instagram, your address, your size, your name, everything like that, and we will get you over a free carry an effing tourniquet shirt. I keep wanting to hold that up. I'm wearing it, so it's like I am advertising it. What do you got over there?
They're looking for a med kit with shears and a tourniquet. What would you suggest? They're a concealed carry holder and they carry a hand every day.
Are you? Let me ask you a question. Are you looking to carry that med kit on you every single day? Because the challenge will be to conceal a med kit. So what I'd recommend is if you're concealing a firearm every day, this right here is the way to go. Neither one of these have shears though, right? Or a tourniquet. So I usually carry the slick right here with a tourniquet, and then I carry shears in one of my other pockets or just on the backside. Or I'll do, one of the nicer pairs of shears. You can just clip this, carry this as, a utility device. Boom. I think, Dud, you keep this in a little pouch too, don't you? Yeah. Do you keep yours in the pouch too, or you just use it?
No, Leatherman has a clip.
Yeah, Leatherman's has the clip, and these are pretty nice. This is a buy once, cry once type deal. But if you're not into that, grab a pair of trauma shears, throw it on the back, put it in your back pocket, carry a tourniquet. You're good to go. You're solid, right? In this, you could fit a pair of shears.
We have the minis, right?
Yeah, you could fit the. We're selling the minis on the website, don't we? We should just sell those.
Yeah.
So, but you could fit just a 7 1/4 inch in this. I'm pretty positive. Can I see a pair of 7 1/4 inch shears, please? Yeah. Well, we're gonna test it. I'm pretty sure you could get it in the pocket, no problem. And then you just put a tourniquet in a different pocket. Because if you're concealing, right? If your whole purpose is to conceal it,
Press the button. Tactically Torah, everyone.
whoa, great job. Hello. Technically, Torah brought all that Jocko down to Florida. He did a great job. So anyways, like I was saying before I was rudely duddled, you could fit this guy in there. If you were trying to conceal your handgun, yeah, that's like nothing. Why don't we do that all the time?
I was gonna say.
We should do that.
Yeah, survival mode.
Survival, but you're good to go. That's a full first aid kit. Yeah, that's awesome. So, I'm bye.
Hello, mommy.
I'm really surprised at how easy that just went in there. So, if you're trying to conceal a handgun every day, the last thing you want is like a big kit taking up space, because then kind of draw attention to yourself. You want to blend in, gray man it up, gray woman it up, right? And so, with that pocket, cargo pocket, super good.
Yeah, don't
Slick
do what
kit.
I do.
Slick kit and just, slide this in your back pocket, you're good to go. So yeah, that's what I would recommend realistically. And then carry an effing tourniquet. Grab a Cat Gen 7, grab a Soft T Gen 5, and you're good to go. What you got over there in YouTube
so
land?
back to the giveaway, the 12th deconditioning, who you were like, yeah, no, he's not going to win it. He said the other guy can have it. The other person.
Oh, okay.
He's like, he can have it. And then he said, I said, thank you for being a good sport. And he's Jay Butler. He's his other channel.
Oh,
channel.
okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know Jay Butler had 2 channels.
Yeah. And he said, and I thanked him for always being on our streams and stuff. He said, wouldn't miss it. Had y'all streaming when my daughter was being born. Remember that?
I do remember that now, and I remember getting the pictures of your daughter while she was born. That's obviously we kept that internal. We didn't share that with anybody, but yeah, super awesome.
And then people also didn't know that we had the coffee. So I don't know if we want to.
Yeah, so we do have a coffee bucket.
Oh,
It's
there it is.
It's right behind us.
Under the on-air sign.
So this is the Moose Run coffee. This is green bean coffee, so it hasn't been roasted yet. It's sold with a roaster. So if you were somebody who was into preparedness or you wanted to keep a bunch of coffee on hand, this is 20 pounds of green coffee with a roaster. You could put on the fire, put on the stove, anything like that. And it's a great way to keep. It keeps indefinitely, those green beans, and it's inside of a bag, inside of a Mylar bag, inside of the bucket. So it's waterproof, weatherproof, all that stuff. They're all non-GMO beans. They're super good.
Organic.
They're organic. What's that chemical? There's some glyphosate. Yes, it's like, and it's in Roundup. That's in majority of coffee, and this stuff does not have that. So super good. That way you're not like, poisoning yourself. Yeah, no big deal. Unless you're me and you buy cheap coffee all the time, which I do, because there's one specific blend that I like. But we do have Moose Run in my house, and dude, it's super fire. He's even done some espresso roast blends for me. What do you got over there?
Are you guys coming to Indiana or close to Indiana for responder classes next year?
Yes. How you like them apples? Watch the store.
And
Yes.
so Jay Butler, or the 12th C conditioning, he also asked when your baby is due.
My baby is due at a time at a place. OPSEC, bro. What you think, I'm a fool, bro? Come on, this ain't my first rabbit hunt. You don't get to know that.
What's the difference between the two tourniquets you named?
Okay, cool. So, Jay Butler, hit me offline, and I'll talk to you about my baby, because you literally shared your baby's birth with us, and obviously I'm not trying to be rude. 2 tourniquets, right? So, what do you got? Soft tea. I have a soft tea on me, too. Who got Cat Gen 7 on them? I have an orange soft tea on me.
Oh, who can do it first?
Oh! He hit me with the trainer tourniquet. Here, so I can highlight things. I'm going to use the orange one in my pocket so that they also know I have one, because they're not like, Bob didn't pull out a tourniquet. No, I actually am not a hypocrite. So right here we have a Gen 7 North American Rescue cat tourniquet. Okay, you know it's a cat tourniquet by North American Rescue when the back plate here says cat, the windlass says cat, and it has its NSN number, right here, right? So it's NSN number. This is the number that they actually use to track for government sales. So this is a genuine, real cat tourniquet. It's not a cheap knockoff. It has an actual Kevlar inner band. So the way that this works is there's a Kevlar inner band that is attached to this windlass right here. So what happens is you would put this on, right, and you would pull, and this has Velcro or hook and loop that then you would put around and attach to itself, right? Sitting here, right? And then when you turn this windlass here, it tightens the inner Kevlar band, right? Which then begins to cut off blood flow to your arm. And you keep turning until the bleeding stops or until you start saying really bad words if you're training. Yay! And then you start to have arterial restriction. And that's the whole point of a tourniquet, right? You want to cut off blood flow in the artery so that way you don't bleed out because you're having some sort of blood loss event. At that point, you would then put the tourniquet through the C-clamp, right? And then we're going to fix our time tab. So that's how the Cat Gen 7 works, right? It's a windlass tourniquet with an inner Kevlar band, right? And a C-clamp with hook and loop. The Soft T tourniquet is a windlass tourniquet with a single band and a C-clamp, and it also has a clipping system. And so this clip system is great if you were, directly impinged in a vehicle. It's super easy to get this unhooked and then feed this under the leg of an individual that's trapped in a vehicle. You can't get it around their foot, all these different scenarios, right? This allows you to then clip it in place. You can then pull and apply the tourniquet. So really quick, here's what we got here, right? So there's a main difference. With the Cat Gen 7, you can just pull, right? And the tourniquet tightens up. But because of the way this buckle here works, you actually have to kind of ratchet it down, and it takes some practice to get that slack out. That's the real main pivotal difference inside a soft tee and a Cat Gen 7. So it takes about 3 to 4 seconds more to apply it. Then at that point,
It was twisted. I'm gonna fix it.
is it really?
Yeah, I don't want nerve damage.
Oh, hey, thanks, buddy.
Got me twisted. It's
'cause I put the
you
buckle
got
on.
me twisted. Oh, yeah.
In an actual scenario, I would have just kept going so I don't bleed out.
So that's a good note to take into consideration, though.
Yeah, you got to watch it, see if it's twisted or not. That's a real thing.
And we got to
Why
say
is this-
thank you to
To
our
tactical.
trainer, JT.
Jay Tizzle.
Woo! He was 20 feet away and said, "You're doing it wrong."
Yeah, he did, because he's a good trainer. That's how trainers do. That's at least how our trainers do. I'm sure some trainers wouldn't care, and they'd just be like, you're fine, keep doing bad stuff, but not our training team. So after you ratchet it down, like so, then at that point, once you get tight, you'll work the windlass just as you do a Cat Gen 7, and you're going to come up into the C-clamp. Now, the cool thing about the soft tee that I like is it also has this triangle right here that you can lock the windlass in place, and it's like audible. You can hear that clipping sound of the windlass being locked in place. These are the top 2 tourniquets on the market. They're the most tested, the most tried, the most true, and they're going to be the most successful for you. The soft tee is a little bit longer than the Cat Gen 7, and so if you had somebody with slightly larger limbs, it's going to be more applicable. The Cat Gen 7 is I wouldn't say much, but it is easier to apply. So if you're somebody who's new or has lower amounts of training, the Cat Gen 7 might be the right choice for you. And it really depends on your application and what that looks like for you. What you got?
What is the origin of Refuge Medical or the backstory?
The origin of Refuge Medical or the backstory. It's actually a really cool backstory. So our CEO, TJ Morris, he really wanted a good first aid kit, right? So he was searching the market everywhere for a first aid kit, and he couldn't find one that actually had the stuff that he needed and was made in the U.S. So he reaches out to a buddy who can sew, and he's like, hey, man, could you make me maybe like a pouch, like, you know, and maybe like an inner compartment for the pouch, and I can put the stuff in there? So he goes and he buys the components. His buddy builds him the pouch, and he stuffs it, and he has a YouTube channel and a Patreon, and he shows them, and they're like, dude, this is incredible. This is awesome. And he kind of realized what he had going. And through a lot of determination, sheer will, and an amazing team all around us, we've been able to successfully build it to the level that it's at now. But it really just started with one guy and a dream and a goal, right? And so it shows you as a singular person that your goal, your dream, with the right people around you, you can actuate on that, and you can develop something incredible. We have over 50 lives that are still around, people that are still breathing because a dude went to go tackle his dream. We have thousands of people that have been trained in a medical training capacity that happened because a guy had an idea, had a dream. So it's funny, this company started in his barn as maybe like an hour or two a week, and now we're at 8,000 square feet. We're planning a 300 to 400% expansion next year. We're growing rapidly. How many employees under the roof? I think we're at 11. Outside the roof, we're probably close to 20. Yeah, it just happens more and more every single day. So
And we're going to raise the roof.
yeah, probably not this roof, but we'll raise a roof. A roof will get raised. But structurally, this one needs to stay. What's up?
Someone asked if you can demo an S-Mark.
Yes, I can demo an S-Mark. Can I do it on my left hand?
Are you going to demo the S mark with?
I'll demo the S-Mark with a soft tee applied, and if you can see the discoloration, so you know that it's working. And here I am not losing my limb. What?
At some point off at some point.
Oh, I'm fine.
He's good till the end of the live stream. Fine.
This is not the longest I've had a tourniquet on. I promise. So standardly, I do not recommend an S-Mark for adult application, personally. The reason being is it is really hard to get a full 2 inches consistently for this tourniquet. It works really well for a child. However, we as adults with full-size limbs, it's recommended that we have 2 inches of coverage on the band here, so that way we don't cause any nerve damage. A little bit different on a child. However, if you do it correctly, you can do it. So I take it out and I extend, right? After I extend, I bring it around and I find my placement. When I find my placement, right? Now, self-application of this is actually pretty challenging. I'm going to kind of lock in a chicken wing. You can see my chicken wing here. And then after my chicken wing, I'm going to do my first wrap as wide as I can, right? As wide as I can. And then I'm going to start to bring my pressure in. And then I'll do my tie. Oh, gosh, I hate these tourniquets. They're great for kids. They're terrible for adults. And you've got arterial restriction. All right, so you try to go as wide as you can. You're close to 2 inches on that, but, man, it's tough. And you can see this one starting to fade as well. And this is how you just live with multiple tourniquets on your arms. And if you've never had a tourniquet on your arm, I promise it's really painful. But I'm trying to show you that you can work through the pain. I've lost probably about 75-80% of the feeling in my right hand at this point. But with training, right, you want to train in hard situations, and so you should be able to function to some extent with arterial restriction. What you got?
The Iridium group just said, everyone here who's scared of tourniquets staying on, notice he's still wearing it.
Yeah, it's really not. It's mental. Like it really is a mental thing. It's the hardest. It's way harder when you start putting it on your leg. That's when it gets super spicy. As you have a tourniquet properly applied on your leg and then you run. That's when it gets interesting. Now, what's our time at? Probably 6-7 minutes I've had this on. Notice that I'm not dying. I'm not crying. I can still gesture with my hand. I've lost, I mean, you can look at my hand here, how long it's taking for my capillaries to refill. Like obviously the blood flow is cut off. You could feel for a pulse. It's not going to be there. I'll feel for a pulse. Take my watch
We
off.
need the trainer to come over and feel
Yeah,
the
why don't you
pulse.
just use the shears?
Yeah, why don't I just cut my new G-Shock off? That's fine. Yeah, so no pulse, good to go. Still kicking, it's no big deal. I'll keep it on for a little while, I don't care.
The 12th deconditioning said to do push-ups.
Said to do push-ups?
Yeah,
I'll-
with it on.
That's not, it's really not that big of a deal.
I don't think you can see here.
Yeah, I mean, would you believe me if I just did the push-ups and then told you I
Well,
did the push-ups?
just go further back up against the sign.
Am I good here?
There
yeah,
you go.
Yeah, looks like it.
I mean, it's not comfortable, but you can do it, right?
It's
So-
still with good form.
Thank you. But you can see the discoloration, the difference in my arm. You can see all the blue here, right? The discoloration in the 2 arms there. But that's called cutting the blood off. And you can live. You're going to be okay. This is why you should definitely take training too, because it teaches you all of this. What's a good out-of-the-waistband holster? Safariland, Blackhawk, and T-Rex arms. Are the shirts like Bob is wearing available on the website? They are. They are available on the website, and they're super good.
Sizes currently.
All sizes currently. We just gave one away. We showed up a little bit late, and that's all right. Woo.
TikTok's got about 5 minutes and then.
And then we're cut off. Bob had not as much time. You will get tourniquet bite on your arm, and that's just where like kind of little spots on the tourniquet bunch up, little bruising. That'll happen. I did a training course with Refuge Medical, or Refuge training rather, and I had a pretty good amount of tourniquet bite after having so many applied time after time after time. But such is life. I mean, you don't want to create a training deficit and not actually apply things and not actually feel the pain of having things applied, because that'll be an issue for you. Chris McGanty is here. That's a cool guy. Chris McGanty. He's a cool dude. He's done some cool stuff in the shooting world. I don't know. Should I give one more thing away? How much time does TikTok have?
Whoa.
Well, I have 4 minutes. That's why TikTok's leaving in 4 minutes.
Oh,
We got
you.
Gymnastics. It's Tuesday.
Oh, it's Tuesday, so the kids have gymnastics. Copy. Okay. Well, that's my fault for showing up late, guys. We'll give one more thing away. What should we give away? Should we give away another shirt?
Sure.
Refuge Medical shirts.
Yeah.
Oh.
We give away the old fashioned
Yeah, the original.
OG.
OG.
OG. All right. JT, what's a good training question?
Come on over, JT.
Hopefully it's a.
Don't make it too
Press
easy.
the button.
Hopefully it's
JT Williams.
Hey,
Woo!
look at him.
Of
There he
Refuge
is.
I don't want to
Training.
make it too hard.
Don't make it too hard.
All right. If you're at a restaurant and somebody walks in with a gun and shoots one of the people and it makes them choke, what do you do and in what order?
Yeah. What do you handle first, the gunshot or the choking? What do you handle first?
It's a trick one.
It
See if
is.
they get it.
What are they gonna do first? What are they gonna do first?
Oh,
So
YouTube is answering.
Airway is what I got.
no.
Brandon said gunshot.
Yeah.
YouTube answered first.
YouTube answered first. Who was it?
I'm still not happy with the answer.
Wait.
You gotta scroll up.
You're on
YouTube
YouTube.
answered first.
They did.
Yes.
Bruh.
Gunshot.
Yes.
And that was the same
I'm
person
still not
who
right
won
with
last time.
it's
That's why
still,
I didn't.
it's,
Oh.
it's
that's why I
partially
didn't say
correct.
it.
We're still
Yeah,
not
it
there.
was the
Keep
one
going.
who won earlier.
Brandon said gunshot, and then
I had somebody else say
ABC.
We're
gunshot.
missing a step. The first step.
The shooter is what I got.
Ooh.
The alpha dad came in with the shooter.
Alpha Dad wins. So Alpha Dad, reach out to us directly here on TikTok. Shoot us a message. We'll send you out a Refuge Medical shirt. Guys, you're not going to do anybody any good if you get shot. All right? You have to deal with the threat before you go to save lives. I know it's a trick question, but we just love tricking you because it makes you think outside the box. And everything with tactical combat casualty care, tactical emergency casualty care, and just trauma medicine as a whole, you have to think outside the box.
The tradesman said tourniquet to the neck.
Tourniquet to the neck, 100%. What do you got?
You're welcome.
Yeah, very good. Very good stuff. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, the man, the myth, the legend. So JT, he's done actually right at a year of tours with Refuge Training. So he absolutely knows his stuff. He's pretty solid. Assess the scene. Shoot the bad guy first. Yeah, everybody understands. So yes, after the bad guy's taken care of, then we start to work the marchee. That's when we can start to assess the casualty and move to render aid and kind of perform any sort of aid that needs to be performed at that point. But we're not gonna do any good if he also shoots us because we got up to help the casualty. So that's a great point. Any other questions? We got 2 minutes. 2 minutes before TikTok has to leave. So any other questions or thoughts or anything like that you have for me, for the Refuge Medical Team, for Refuge Training, or just in general, maybe about life. You know, I'm an open guy. So, you know, it could be really about anything. If you have any questions, throw them in the comment box. If not, we're going to sign out, and that's fine too.
Sanctified said, Bob, you're a legend. Shalom, bro.
Oh, dude, you're a legend. I don't know who it is, if it's Jerry or Lucia, but either way, you're a legend. So,
I got a good question to end it on.
good question to end it on.
Where's the best place to buy a cat tourniquet and other medical supplies?
Oh, dude, Refuge Medical.
.com.
Yeah, you can go to the link. Most of our socials have the link for our website. We sell kits, we sell components, and we work the absolute hardest to make sure you guys have the best possible stuff available to you day in, day out. There are people just busting their ass to make sure that you have these kits so you can potentially save a life, prevent death, and be safer overall. So I would recommend that you guys get some. It's the right thing to do. It's the responsible thing to do. It's the moral thing to do. If you carry a gun and you say that you're a Christian and you don't have a first aid kit, I'm just saying your perspective might be skewed. Supposed to save lives, right? So, and that's not me hating on a gun, but think about that. Remember, carry a tourniquet day in, day out. #1 cause of preventable death in the United States, massive bleeding. You can make a difference. You can be a hero, so do it. Carry a tourniquet.